Hi, I'm Kino, and we're going to take a look today at standing up and dropping back from back bend, or Urdhva Dhanurasana. This posture and movement is one of the most challenging of the entire primary series. In fact, it's a test to determine whether you're ready to move on to the second series. Anna will be demonstrating a way for you to be able to try this at home, increasing the flexibility in your back and the strength through the legs. Starting off, standing with your feet hips width apart. Feel the strength and stability in your legs. Try to feel that from the very beginning. One of the biggest things that people often miss in back bending is how much strength and stability you need into the legs. After you feel the strength through your legs, by lifting the kneecaps, engaging the inside edge of the quadricep. This is called vastus medialis in Latin. You don't ever need to remember that. Just feel the inside edge of your quadricep pressing down into the base of the big toe. Let this energy line build strength and stability in the legs. Once you feel that stable, draw in the lower stomach so you feel that strong scooping into the lower belly. Then take your hands, placing the thumbs on the sacrum in the back. Now the sacrum is the flat part at the bottom of the spine, in between the iliac crests on the back. Make sure you have your sacrum, not the lumbar spine. Once the thumbs are on the sacrum, inhale, lifting the spine up out of the pelvis, creating length, and exhale, press your thumbs into the sacrum to send the pelvis forward. So you really want to feel the pelvis sending forward. Once you feel the strength and stability in the legs, you can let your head drop back, lifting on every inhalation the rib cage, right? It's recommended that you take 5 breaths here and get very, very stable in the posture. If you feel any pain, you might want to press even harder on your thumbs into the sacrum and even stronger into your feet. Once you feel a sense of stability in this posture, you can take both hands in prayer position right at the level of the sternum. Pressing the palms together will help the shoulder blades drop down the back. You'll feel that sense of stability all the way down. Once you feel grounded and you feel you can breathe long and deep into the ribs, then as you inhale, you can straighten the arms over the top of the head, being careful to allow the shoulders to drop down the back. You would want to hang here for 5 to 10 breaths until you can see your mat. Anna, can you see your mat? Yes. Then you want to bend your knees and exhale, letting your hands drop down to the ground. The key is to let the transference of weight take your hands all the way down to the ground, using the strength and stability of the legs to ease and soften the landing. You want to prepare as long as you can, having the arms outstretched, making sure that they're strong and stable to support you. Now, once you're down, the first question is, how do you get back up? You want to use that same forward direction of the pelvis, being able to send the pelvis forward over the solid foundation of the legs. As you inhale, you would rock the pelvis forward. As you exhale, you would drop back down onto the hands. As you inhale, you shift the weight forward and exhale down. And then as you inhale, you shift the weight forward, catching a little air and pressing into the legs. If you can, you let that flow all the way back up to standing, sucking in the belly and returning to standing. Now, what you can do if you're afraid to reach down to the ground or if you can't actually touch your mat, you can merely stay 5 breaths hanging in midair, dangling your arms back. We're going to try that now. Press down into the feet and we'll start that whole process again. Feel that strength and stability through the legs. Feel that sucking in of the low belly. Thumbs start off on the sacrum. This is really going to help people who are weak in their lower backs be able to feel that strength and stability. Then inhale as you lift the spine up out of the pelvis, and exhale, send the hips forward. Remember, you could take 5 breaths right here and stay. Then once you feel stable, letting the head relax back to create that whole extension of the spine. Inhale, hands move into prayer position, right at the level of the sternum. Staying here for another 5 breaths and inhaling, stretching the arms out. Now you want to stay here hanging for 5 breaths, reaching however far you go, even if your hands are much higher than Anna's. After 5 long breaths, inhale, hands return to prayer. And inhale, coming all the way back up, keeping the belly drawn in. This is a great preparation for dropping back and standing up from back bend. It'll help give you the ease and control throughout your entire spine. It's best to try this with a a teacher, but many people practice at home. It's really useful to have something you can work on even when you don't have the assistance of a teacher. Give it a try, and soon you'll be dropping back, seeing your mat, and standing all the way back up. Thanks a lot. I'm Kino MacGregor, and we just looked at back bending, standing up and dropping back.